What's up guys, how's it going? This is DJ AFINO and I just got my new Focal Trio6 Be studio monitors today. Something I've been waiting to get for 5 to maybe 10 years now. Something that is so important as a music producer or an audio engineer is having very high quality reference monitors or speakers. I've had to put it off for so long because I had to get stuff for my DJ equipment, etc., and now finally today I just picked them up from FedEx and I am extremely excited. So this video is going to serve sort of as like an unboxing slash first impression. I would love to give maybe another review of them a couple of months or so, or you can just follow me on my social media accounts, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. I'll probably be talking about them some more anyway. So let's get to unboxing everything first. I'll speed it up so you don't have to wait through it. We'll start with the monitor stands, which are from Ultimate Support, and then we'll get to the monitors, and then I'll bring it back later and set everything up. And I had the Yamaha HS5 monitors paired with the Yamaha HS8 subwoofer prior to these. So I just sold them and shipped them out to somebody on Friday. So that is technically what I'll be comparing them to. I have heard a variety of other monitors like Dynaudio, Adam A7Xs. I originally wanted to get the Adam A77Xs, which are the Adam three-way monitors, but I've never heard them. And they're about half the price, maybe $2,500 I think, and this was $6,000. And I just saw these videos that Focal put on YouTube and checked out some of like the links all throughout social media and whatnot, and realized after reading some other reviews online that these might be a better choice. But not too many other people have reviewed them, just a couple, so I figured I'd do one as well. So I'll see you guys later. Alright, so the stands are put together, just 8 screws, really simple. I have to say, to Ultimate Support, A+ on the packaging and assembly and the stands themselves. Very easy. If you are an 80-year-old aspiring EDM producer, you can put these stands together. And they also supply the Allen wrenches, Allen keys, the tools, along with the screws to assemble it. So we'll take a look real quick at the stands. Two slots or 2 channels going all the way to the bottom so that you can run your power and audio cable, and they're isolated. But you know, if you have high quality audio cables, you don't have to worry about that too much, but it is isolated with a big metal plate in the center here, so you can run the cables all the way down nice and neat and clean. And of course it has rubber here and another rubber coupler right here, this metal tube, another rubber coupler, and then rubber feet. So you got a whole lot of isolation, so you know that you're not getting any weird reverberations and whatnot. So great stands. We're gonna put these just a bit heavy for one hand, not too bad. So these are gonna go right here. I'll have to adjust them and whatnot later. I already have my cable. I'm gonna have to snake up through the bottom there. But essentially, after I make my measurements, which I'll probably do off camera, I have to measure the distance from here to my ear, and the distance from here to my ear should be the same distance from here to the other speaker stand. So I have to create that perfect triangle and figure out how I'm gonna place these, and then we can just put the speakers on top. So now we're gonna unbox. I'll just unbox one speaker. They're the same speaker. I don't have to do both. And this I don't have to assemble, so I'll speed it up. But I'll come back in a minute and talk about just the speaker and the unboxing. Okay, so I'm a bit in heaven right now. This is awesome. Let's take a closer look at the... Dude, stop eating plastic. Let's take a closer look at the Focal Trio6 Be monitor. Wow. Now, if you haven't, I'm sure you have though, but if you haven't, please go do your research on these, especially the beryllium tweeter, which is the inverted dome. Got the mid driver, the low driver. This is an 8-inch, 5-inch, and I don't know, 1-inch? Yeah, I think so. Now, I'm going to have to, I believe, take these screws out, and this spins sideways or right side up. I will not be using them right side up. Actually, I don't know yet. Maybe. I don't know yet. I might have to do some more reading about which might be better. So I'll figure that out. But you know what? I think I want to lay them sideways because I see that's what a lot of people do. So let's take a look at the side here. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can't even really tell with the lighting in here. Absolutely beautiful polished wood finish, I think. Definitely wood. And it is gorgeous. Back, very simple. I'm still waiting on the 1/4-inch cables I ordered on musiciansfriend.com. But you do have a foot switch called Focus Input, just a 1/4-inch, going to a standard single button foot switch, like, you know, a guitar amp foot switch. And then this is an output. I'm gonna run another 1/4-inch cable from here down through the speaker stand pole, like I showed you earlier, across the floor and up through the other speaker pole and back into the other speaker's input. That way I can use one foot switch to turn off the bass driver with just the push of a button, and then it only lets you hear sound through this configuration, and it also, I believe, sets the frequency range from 90 hertz to 20,000 hertz, I think. When all three of them are active, you have around 35 hertz up to 40,000 hertz. So really nice feature to hit one button and switch between the two. You basically have two sets of monitors in one, which is insane. You do have some low frequency shelving. Looks like low mid frequency EQ and high frequency shelving. I probably won't have to touch those, but it's good to know that you have that option. 4 dB and negative 10 dB sensitivity switch, XLR input, and that's it, guys. Voltage is already set because we're in America. And power. That's it. It's that simple. It's just a speaker. But you know what? I really just wanted to let you guys see like an up close and personal, high quality video of this. Not too many out there, people going over it like this, so I thought this would be pretty cool. And I am really excited. So, comes with these covers as well for transportation. This is what was on it, and it says remove, use it only for transportation, so you can actually cover the tweeters and the two sections. Pretty awesome. Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm going to measure, set up the measure and set up the stands, set up the speakers. I'm gonna do them sideways, but I'm gonna hop in like a Google or a forum real quick and just see real quick, again, confirm what might be best. And I'll set it either vertically or horizontally, and then I'm gonna give them a good listen, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what my first impression of it is. So see you in a bit. What's up, guys? I'm back. I was able to listen to the monitors for about 30 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes, and they sound incredible. I have them set up right now. I don't know if this is particularly the best way of setting them up, but right now I have them set up 5 feet from me and then 5 feet between each other. And the point of reference I'm using is the center of the stand. I know, actually, I'm using the front of the monitor. I was originally using the center of the stand, and then I pushed them back a little bit because the center of the stand is not the front of the monitor, so I did adjust for that. But I am using the middle of the monitor as my reference point for where I position them. Again, if someone can tell me in the comments below if that's correct, I don't know. Maybe I'm actually supposed to have that as the center of my speaker instead of right there. I'm not sure, because this is like your mid and your high, and this is mostly sub, so I'm not sure. But I do have it there for now. Let me know if I should make any changes to that. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. It does sound really good, but if I do move back or forward a little bit, of course there's a little bit of change in the sound, so I'm not sure. But it does sound phenomenal regardless. I can't play for you guys music. I am playing one of my songs right now, but if I play any other song, it might be flagged by YouTube, and you never know what can happen with that. So, but they sound incredible. One thing I'd point out is that with the separate subwoofer, my subwoofer was placed like right back here behind this corner of the desk, and so kind of in the corner, but I do have 4 bass traps there and padding here and there, so I wouldn't say that the corner was interrupting the sub or forcing it to sound too bad, like some people say it does. But I did try the sub in so many different other locations, and it just sounded bad no matter where I put it in the room. That was actually the best spot that I put it in for this particular room. And the reason why I knew that it was just bad is because I ran a subwoofer sweep test, which is where you just have like, it starts at, I don't know, 300 hertz or something, or 500, and it's just a single tone, and it just drops all the way down to like a subtone, you know, 10 hertz, 9 hertz, 8 hertz, 7 hertz, or no, I'm sorry, 30 hertz, 29 hertz, 28, down to 20. And when I did that test, if your subwoofer or speaker placement is good and the speaker is good, then it shouldn't fluctuate in volume, because those tones are all at the same volume. And I was having a fluctuation in volume on some of the frequencies of that sweep test. So that was one of the main reasons why I really wanted to look into three-way monitors, and these sound great. It's going to take me some time to get used to them because I'm just so used to listening to my old Yamaha HS5s with the HS8S sub, and now my ears are actually used to hearing some of those fluctuations in the volume of like the subwoofer or sub parts of the song. And now I'm hearing the same songs I'm very familiar with on these, and my brain's trying to tell me like that it sounds weird, but it actually sounds good, better, or it sounds correct. So it's interesting. They sound phenomenal. And one other thing I'd have to say is very flat. Definitely with the subwoofer setup, I was used to like just a little bit more bass, and I could actually change, you know, turn up the volume of the sub if I wanted to, which I did. And it's going to take just a little bit of getting used to that the sub volume on these are flat, you know, like they're not, it's not exaggerated, which I think is a good thing. That's what I read. I read that that's actually a good thing. So yeah, again, I don't want to play the song too long and like trigger YouTube copyright, whatever, because my track is published. So that's that. I'll give you guys one more look at them up close, and if you guys have any other like questions regarding them, or you have anything you want to tell me or answer a question that I had earlier on, please leave one in the comment section, and I will reply. So let's take a look at them one more time. Another great thing too is that they're on stands. So before, my desk was cluttered with stuff, and my cat, you know, is laying all over everything and pushing things, and so now I had to even wrap these cables up just to kind of protect them from him. He doesn't touch the other ones in there. And then I have some hard drives and stuff. I actually attached that shelf to the back there. So, cat-proof stuff. I would say one thing, just one thing, that I think on Focal's part they can do just a little bit better is the power cable is a little short. Not too short, but I mean definitely they could have added 2 feet or something, because that's what I have going on right now, running through the speaker stands, and that's how far they reach. So they could have provided some longer IRC cables. Is it IRC? Yeah, it is. Or you could just buy them, but still, that's about it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that, and once again, see you in the comments section. If you know a friend who's looking for new monitors, recommend Focal. I definitely recommend Focal, and I will be letting you guys know on probably Snapchat. I use Snapchat the most. How much I like them after I use them some more, and especially after 10, I think it's 10 hours of continuous use, they'll sound a little bit better and like break in and all of that. So see you next time.